Now, see here, beta. Our today topic is trigonometry. Trigonometry. I will discuss first of all the concepts, and after that we will went to solving the we will start solving the questions. So see here, beta. Trigonometry. Trigonometry. Have you taken your maths notebook, beta?
Yes.
Okay. Now listen everything very carefully. Trigonometry, you can see, beta, that this word itself is composed of the word tri, organo, that is organo, and metry is related to metron. Metron means measurement. Basically, basically, it is a part of mathematics that deals with measurement of three-sided enclosed figure. Three-sided enclosed figure, and you know that is triangle. That is
Hmm.
triangle. So basically, you can say that the science of the mathematics of triangles will be understood inside that chapter trigonometry. But what our syllabus is restricted to? Our syllabus is restricted to only right angled triangles. In your class 10th syllabus, you are restricted to right angled triangles. Now let us understand, beta, what is the right angled triangle. If you see, just see here, if you observe some triangle in which one angle is 90 degree, one angle is 90 degree, so that triangle is termed as
Right
right
angle.
angle triangle.
Hmm.
Are you getting my point, beta?
Yes.
Now see, if I write this triangle name A, other two angles must be acute angles, that is less than, you can see here, this angle
Hmm.
and this angle.
Yes.
Point, because all the triangles, all that angles summation must be 180 degree,
180.
and one angle
Hmm.
is already 90 degree, though it means what, other two angles must be less than 90 degree, that is acute angles.
Hmm.
Now see here, beta, a very important thing that is being observed. You can see, just I am drawing a very important diagram over here, or a bigger perspective, for a bigger point of view. You can see, just I am drawing the perpendiculars from these lines, just like that, like that, like that. What you are observing? You are observing that if I see this length, if I observe this length, if I observe this length, now let this be length L1, this length be L2, this length be L3. What you are observing, that if we are increasing this length, this is also increased, this is also increased. You can see this has been increased, this also has been increased. Are you
Hmm.
getting? Are you
Yes.
observing? It means what?
Yes.
It means what? Inside a right angled triangle, there is something, that is relation between sides are existing. Relation between sides are existing. A proportion is existing. If you are increasing one side, other two sides are automatically increased.
Hmm.
If the triangle is right angled triangle, you are increasing one side, other. It means these sides are proportional to each other. These sides are proportional to each other.
Hmm. Yes.
Now which criteria is defining that proportionality? Are you observing that? Are you observing that this inclination is remaining constant? This
Yes.
inclination, are you getting? This inclination
Yes.
is everywhere you can observe this is equal, because all the perpendiculars are being drawn to the same line. These all are parallel, these perpendiculars are parallel. Is acting like transversal, these corresponding angles
Hmm.
are equal. It means these
Angles
are
are equal.
remaining constant, and there is a proportionality between the sides in case of a right angle triangle. Now see here beta, some specific names are given. Some specific names are given. If you see this symbol, something written like that, and this is cut like that, this is read as theta. This is read as theta. Actually, this is for presentation of angle. This is presentation for angle. Angle of consideration. Angle of consideration. Now you can see. Now you can see, beta. If I let this angle of consideration, it means what? With respect to this angle, if I wish to define the ratios between the sides, how many ratios are possible? How many ratios are possible? You can see. See here, beta. Side BC can be related with AC. One time you have to relate two sides only. So if you are relating, this BC can be related to AC. This BC can be related to AB. This AC similarly can be related with BC, and this AB can be related with BC. This BC can be related to itself. It means what? If you count the ratios, there are 6 ratios. There are 6 ratios, and those ratios are given a specific name. But before going into detail of that, those ratios, we must understand, remember beta, that the side opposite to angle of consideration is termed as perpendicular. 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 And other side which is adjacent to angle and is perpendicular to that side, that is termed as base. That is termed as base.
Base.
Are you getting my point? And
Yes.
this AC, that is the longest side of a triangle, is termed as hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Very well. We are available with 3 types of specific side, that is perpendicular. It means side opposite to angle under consideration. Another side, that is base, that is side adjacent to angle under consideration, but shorter side. And hypotenuse, the longest side of a right angled triangle. So that is all. Now we have to define the ratios. Beta. So those ratios have been given a specific name. Names are like that. I will tell you tricks. To remember these ratios. But first of all, we should write these ratios like that. First ratio is beta sine theta. Sine theta. Actually, this is defined as the ratio of perpendicular to hypotenuse. Perpendicular to hypotenuse. It means what? The ratio of side opposite to this angle theta. The ratio of side opposite to this angle theta. This angle theta you have considered. So this angle theta, you can let me bring this to in front of those ratios so that it will easier for you to understand. Just I am trying to copy that and move it to here for your understanding. Yes. Okay, beta, are you able to see this?
Yes.
Now it will be easier for us. Now you can see this angle theta, if you are considering, so sine theta is defined as ratio of perpendicular to hypotenuse. Now another one, that is cosine theta. Cosine theta is defined as ratio of base to hypotenuse. And another ratio name is tangent theta. See, tangent theta, that is the ratio of perpendicular to base. And you know, the ratios can be defined in inverse manner also. Actually, the opposite of this sine theta is defined as first of all, the ratio of opposite of cosine theta is defined as secant theta. You can observe secant theta, that is hypotenuse upon base. And the ratio that is opposite, that is inverse of, actually that is the inverse in the ratio of the sides, that is inverse of, actually You can see sine theta, that is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta, and that is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Now listen very carefully, beta. This sine theta is often written in short form. This e is removed. It is written as sine theta. This cosine theta is often written, and you will often get these symbols in the form of cos theta. This tangent theta is often written in short form in the tan theta. This secant theta, the short form is sec theta, and cosecant theta you get cosec theta. Have you understood?
Yes.
Now see here, beta, we are observing, if you are able to memorize this, the sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cosine theta is the ratio of base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base. Sec theta is hypotenuse upon base. And cosec theta is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Let us learn this by a simple trick. Let us learn this by a simple trick.
What about tan inverse of tan theta?
Yes, beta. That I have, perhaps I have not written that. I should mention here that tangent theta is cotangent theta. Thank you for telling me. Cotangent theta, that is ratio of base upon perpendicular, and it is written as, in short form, it is written as cot theta. You can count the number of ratios, that will be clear that you are getting 6 ratios. And now you have very good, excellent beta, that you are able to detect that there are 6 ratios and one inverse ratio must be defined. So that is cot theta, that is cotangent theta. Have you got this?
Yes.
Now let us remember this by a simple trick, beta. We can write here PBP, and here I can write HHB. A very simple trick. I will tell you 2 statements. Those will help you to remember this. You can see the sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse is cos theta. Perpendicular upon base is tan theta. Base upon perpendicular is cot theta. Hypotenuse upon base is sec theta. Hypotenuse upon perpendicular is cosec theta. Anadi, there are 2 statements that you can remember. First statement is you can write Pandit Badri Prasad. Pandit Badri Prasad. What Pandit do? Hari Hari bol. Hari Hari bol. Hari Hari bol. This is only for memorizing technique, nothing related to practical here, beta. You can see the first letter can be taken as reference. P by H is the ratio of sine theta. Base upon hypotenuse is cosine theta, and perpendicular upon base is tangent theta that we are getting. Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari bol. Another statement that you can write down, for this is only for making you memorize the things in a right manner. We can remember this also, that is Pakistan भूखा प्यासा, Hindustan हरा भरा. This is also a very nice technique to remember the this Hindustan hara bhara. You can remember this very easy. It is Pakistan bhuka pyasa, Hindustan hara bhara. So you can see you can let this P by H, P by H, P by H, and P by B. This is the thing of important to us that we have to remember. And you can invert this, you will get all the 6 ratios. Is it easier, beta? All the ratios remembered? You can memorize that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have memorized.
So these are these are the tricks by which we can keep these ratios in the mind. Now let me come to some explanation beta, so that you will be able to solve the questions. See here, suppose if you are given a value sine theta is equal to 3 by 5, and you have to determine all other 5 ratios. Suppose you are given that if sine theta is equal to 3 by 5, determine all other ratios. Very simple question it is. Remember beta, whenever you are taking some kind of ratios, there are the common factors, those are cancelled. So what we have to do, what we should do here, very easily beta, we should mention that the sine theta is what? The sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse.
Now we can
Now,
use
if I have
Pythagoras.
to take the perpendicular beta, if I have to take the value of perpendicular, I should mention that some common factor is k. So we can let this perpendicular is equal to 3k and hypotenuse is equal to 5k. Okay, is that clear up to this point beta?
Yes.
Now Anadi, what you have to do, you have to do a simple task, that you have to draw a right angled triangle. Very easily. Here we are available with a right angled triangle, 90 degree. You have to mention here theta. Okay, this angle theta. Now according to this triangle, we are available with what? We are available with this side. That is perpendicular 3k and hypotenuse 5k. In your lower classes, you have studied about Pythagoras theorem. That in a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse square is summation of perpendicular square plus base square. Do you remember that theorem, beta?
Yes. 5,
Now,
3,
now
2,
it,
5,
now
the
it is very,
Pythagorean pair. 3, 2,
yes,
5 are
yes,
the
yes.
Pythagorean pair.
Very good, very good. So you know very much. Nice. Now see here, beta. Very easy. We have to determine, we have to elaborate the steps very clearly. So we cannot write that uh, Pythagorean pair it is. We have to mention everything very clearly. According to this, we have AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. According to what? According to Pythagoras theorem. Okay, very well. Okay, we are available with what value? We don't know the value of AB square, no matter. We have the value of BC square, that is 3k whole square is equal to 5k whole square. Very easily we can write the value of AB square beta, that is equal to 5k whole square minus 3k whole square. You know 5k whole square means 25k square minus 9k square, that is equal to 16k square. And if you take the AB, you will just take the under root of 16k square and you will get the value to be 4k. Actually this AB is 4. Okay, so you have got 3, 4, 5 is actually Pythagorean pair, but you should solve in this manner. So we are available with 4k. Don't do anything, just write here 4k. Now we are available with all the sides length. If we are available with all the sides length, now we can very easily put the value for determining those remaining 5 ratios. You have to determine cos theta, you know, bhuka pyasa, and here hara bhara. So what you will get? V by h. Very easily, the base is what you can see from this
2.
figure. Base is AB, hypotenuse is AC. So you can put the value, that is base 4k divided by 5k. This k will be cancelled, 4 by 5. Remember beta, after solving some question, you may feel that this k is this is useless to put the k, but it is required. You have to mention this k. After that it will be cancelled, but that. Okay, so that cos theta we have got, You know tan theta. Tan theta is ratio of perpendicular upon base. We can put the ratios. Perpendicular we are available with. What is the value of perpendicular? That is 3k and base is 4k. I have to put this value. So I will get what? 3k divided by 4k. K will be cancelled. You are getting 3 by 4. Similarly, you are available with sine theta, tan theta. You have to just invert this value. Cot theta is base upon perpendicular, that is equal to 4 by 3. Another that you have got cot theta, then after that secant theta, so that you can hypotenuse upon base, and you have find the value of this, you will get 5 by 4 very easily. After that, beta, you are available with the sine theta. So the opposite of that, you will write hypotenuse upon perpendicular. We are available with hypotenuse 5 and perpendicular 3. So we have got the every ratios defined. Will you be able to solve such questions, beta? Are you left with
Yes.
any doubt?
No.
Okay, beta. So we are clear with one part of the question. Now let us move to the next part. Now let us move to the next part. Now let us move to the next part. See here, beta. See very clearly. We are available with. We are available with some values of the angles. Some values of the angles like 0 degree, 30 degree. Actually, if you know those values, because these are the ratios and they are always fixed for certain angle. Every angle it is fixed, but we have to remember some certain standard value, okay. So we will do that also. See here very clearly. uh, Let me draw a triangle over here. Let me draw a right angle triangle over here, like that. Just for your imagination, I am showing something to you. Just imagine. Just what I will do, I am decreasing this theta. What will happen? Just see it. Just see. This theta has been decreased. After that, one more time I have decreased this theta. After that, one more time I will decrease this theta. After that, one more time I am trying to decrease this theta, and I am observing that this hypotenuse has fallen on the base and perpendicular has become 0. Are you observing this?
Yes.
Beta, if you are able to observe that, what you can conclude from here, that as theta is approaching to 0, perpendicular is being approaching to 0, and the hypotenuse is approaching to the length of base. Very easily. This is easy to understand. You can do that. Okay. So what is helpful for us? Why you are doing that? Because
So
we
it
have
will
to
be
determine
the
certain values, certain specific values of certain standard angles. So what you will observe, beta, that whenever you have to define, let me write that table, and in one stroke, by by memory trick, we will be able to remember all the values related to that. See here, beta, if I ask you what is the value of sine 0, what is the value of sine 0? No doubt you
1.
will say that, sir, perpendicular has become 0. Perpendicular has become 0. 0 upon hypotenuse will be definitely equal to 0. The value of sine 0 is equal to 0. Because sine theta is what? Sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular has become 0. So 0 upon any number will be what? 0. That is
0.
why sine 0 is equal to 0. Have you got
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Like that, if I ask you cos 0 is what? Cos is the ratio of base upon hypotenuse. Now what happened? As theta approached to 0, as theta approached to 0, what happened?
Hypotenuse becomes here.
Hypotenuse has become equal to length of base. It means base upon base will be cancelled and we are getting 1. The cos 0 value is 1.
Yes.
Are you getting that? Okay, beta. Let
Yes.
us understand. Let me write all these values, and after that I will tell you that memory technique, so that just now within 30 or 40 seconds you will be able to remember all the values related to this. See here, sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Tan theta. After that all values will be inverted. That is no need to remember, you will just invert that, but just for the sake of completeness of the table I am writing that. So here we will write cot theta, after that secant theta, and after that cosecant theta. Now there must be a question in your mind that what are the standard values that we have to keep in mind. Beta, in class 10th you have to remember the value at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. If you move in class 11th, 12th, there you will be required, apart from these, all these, you have to remember some more values like 22 and half, 75 degree. Those values are to be remembered. But that is the matter of higher classes in class 11th and 12th. Here we will do what is required. What is required? So see here, beta, theta. So here we will get 0 degree. Here I will mention 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree, and here I will mention 45 degree, 45 degree. Okay, very well. After that I can write 60 degree, very well, and here 90 degree, 90 degree. Just be here, beta. Drop your pen and just listen. Listen my words. Everything will be clear to you. See here, beta. If you just write the values by remembering, so you will write sine 0 is equal to 0 degree, sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2, sine 45 is equal to 1 by root 2, sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is equal to 1. Okay, but one of the method I have discovered some trick to remember these values. Beta, these all are derived values. These all are derived values. I will show the derivation of everything to you. But the important is that we have to recall this value whenever it is required for solution of question. So that is very important. That is very important, beta. So for that we have to, and these values are to be correct. No mistake is allowed. If you are putting erroneous value, you will get the result, error in result, and no marks you are able to gain after that. So that is the some trick I have discovered, and this is my own trick, beta. I have discovered it. See here, what you have to do to remember this value, just it is a game like trick. What you have to do, you have to draw like these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many we have done? 5. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. 6 values. We will draw 6 lines. Is it okay, beta? It is easier to do. You have to draw lines like that very easily.
Yes.
After that, you have to write 0. Here you have to write 30. After that you have to write 45. After that you have to write 60. Here you have to write 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Okay, this line is not required. This line is not required. So let us remove that. Let us remove that. This line is not required. Whatever is not required, we will just remove that. Okay. Okay, beta, everything okay up to this point?
Yes.
Now see, according to this formula, beta, what you have to do, the value of sine theta is under root of down by 4. under root of down by 4, just note it down. And the value of cos theta, the value of cos theta is under root of up by 4, under root of up by 4. And tan theta, the value of tan theta is nothing but down by up. Now listen here. Now suppose beta we have to determine the value of sine 0 degree. Just you have to approach this line, the line of 0 degree, and you have to see how many lines are lying below it.
Screen froze. Screen froze.
I mean,